Jamaican women say Showa Labour Party will stay in power. Women don't often unite, so when they do find that one occurred against you, Mark Golding, dag nyam your supper. It was said in the Bible, Deuteronomy 9:13 to 14, that even Moses pointed a finger at God, saying, cut out that wicked thinking, and God looked into himself and had a change of heart. No, modern day versions kind of soften Moses' rebuke, but in some older version, it said exactly what God's mindset appeared to be in the moment. Why did God listen to Moses and change his mind? Because it was obvious that what God was thinking was utter wickedness at the time. But the PNP is so perfect more than God, that you cannot tell them anything wrong about their lying, thieving, uncaring, prostituting, propagandizing, criminal, demon behavior. I was born in a PNP house, so I would know how stubborn they can be. In this new age, you cannot survive in a reprobate mindset. All powers will shift, and many of the first ones will become the last, for their own reprobate minds will be their destruction. Telling lies and Andrew Holness expose the truth about Mark Golding. Can't you people see this? Moreover, it was PNP rhetoric that made me investigate into Andrew Holness and come up with a shocker. The Prime Minister seems to be so clean. I was flabbergasted. Never expected so much shine on a Prime Minister of Jamaica, especially coming from the Michael Manley PJ Patterson era. What did Mark Golding do to himself by forcing me to see how clean Andrew is in contrast to him, Mark Golding, the British man who does not wear Jamaica colors or sing Jamaican anthem? The universe is changing. The world is changing, and the politics in Jamaica needs to change. The PNP, instead of stealing the little monies that they get to fix their constituencies, should rather try to steal a leaf out of the JLP's book, or better yet, steal the whole freaking book. Again, I say that the universe is changing, like the seasons change when energies change, and things you used to do will no longer work for you. Only a stagnant dunce cannot see that you will only be exposed. In this age of Aquarius, it is going to be good over evil more times than not. All things hidden will be revealed. The underdogs will gather their strengths and become the strengths. Jamaica has always been a PNP country. We admit to that. However, it is a shame that PNP is Big Brother, but JLP, the underdog, is the party that women run to when they are tired of screaming for abuse in so many ways and biases against them. When they are tired of screaming for justice for Melissa, or of lamenting what the PNP did to Portia, of asking why was it not Lisa Hanna who deserved it. The JLP is the party that Venetia Phillips had to run to for Jamaica to see her light shine. We see Minister Favour Williams' light shining, and it brought tears of joy to the eyes of so many Jamaican women. It is the party that women run to when they want fair play, and now women are almost, if not proven, equal to the men in power. Why could not the oldest and biggest party in our country give us fairness like that? Why do you keep creating bad taste in people's mouths? That's why you rise men, so insensitive and wicked, now have to tremble when Karen gets cross. I really love to listen to Jamaica politics uncovered. Although PNP vloggers talk a whole heap of trash, but none of them not tough like nuts. Now, how does the PNP lose the best possible support all the time? And most of this support are women. I think I watched a video on women in the JLP on Steady Show. The Steady Show was it? Or was it by Mr. Vegas? No, it was on the Steady Show. No, I see a tag team going on, but I don't mind women coming together if Jamaica will benefit from it. I support their gallant push. Moreover, as I told Munji and her vlog, and I mean it, anyway, the woman them ya fi dey. Who no like when me a say them figure way. All me know say quarter to the hour. The woman them say shower. That's why Laborite stay in a power. Skywalker tough and them redeem me a long time. Give me any tune and me we craft a hot rhyme. Nah support no crime. For this a shower time. The PNP did not turn away from their wicked ways. And that's why we have this situation now. Hello, my people. Skywalker here with another topic for you and another brilliant day. I was honestly touched by this silent women's movement, planned or unplanned. It matters not. But it crept up and caught us by surprise, and we can't but admire the movement because these women are made of the best metal that is good to see and hear. I love intelligence more than anything. The PNP could not hold or appeal to any one of them. Them too bright for Mark Golding's comfort. This man that sits in parliament all day saying brrr, brrr. No, let me show you something that the women keep silent about. But I bet they are still gloating over it. Andrew Holness recruited women for the most serious missions and they delivered. Out of 18 women candidates in the last election, 14 brought the prize home. Now, look at what made it even more awesome. The chauvinistic rise man them, they got their feelings hurt for women broke them button and bust them shirt. With all Peter Bunting did a yap bout. Rhoda lift him half of him high horse and chop him in a dirt. We are talking about one of the top men in the PNP. Crystal Lee buried Dayton under the earth like Satan. The only thing that saved Mark Golding from girl power was the garrison-like community he is in. He is in a PNP diehard community, peeps, hiding from the woman them. He is in a garrison-like community, so he can sit there all day saying brr, 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 and not doing a thing for the people. Then he can win again for nothing. These are the people that want nothing and they always get it. So, Showa defend every woman rise. This all of them, all of the affluent women and the empress them. And you not afraid of the empress them, for the whole of them say Showa and the whole of them afraid. All the PNP do is tell lies because they have no moral authority. They get desperate to destroy Andrew's reputation. So we, the voters, will say the two of them are the same thing. That would give him a fighting chance. I mean, if we say the two of them are the same thing, it would give Mark Golding a fighting chance. But it won't happen. The PNP creates all sorts of superficial statements, turning JLP members into superficial criminals. If you have many bank books, which many of us do, they claim it's proof of criminality or corruption. But Mark Golding, being proven to have the FinTech monies beyond the shadow of doubt, is not corrupt. The PNP believes a man charged and imprisoned multiple times for something like selling coke deserves a second chance and should become an MP candidate. But a JLP person who has a pending case but is still innocent as far as we know for something trivial should be treated like a coke dealer and given no chance. The PNP tries to tell us that to endorse a convicted man charged for unaliving and even to open doors for him in their party is giving a man a second chance, even when this same man is still declaring himself a gangster. But The innocent woman who was only on a superficial charge anyway should be treated like a murderer. The PNP is telling us that SHIT spells sugar, and the women do not believe them because that the sugar they too stink. The PNP run from here to there. They tell lies and they tell it over and over again without realizing that telling the same people the lie every time will not increase their numbers. Moreover, the truth is on social media. Soon people find out where the truth comes from when they start to listen to Jamaica 411. By the time they go there and she gets into their heads, Bunting and Golding are going to get salt. The reason why PNP will be cast out into the wilderness is because of bad mind and unscrupulous unscrupulous behavior. I never knew the day would come when I would have to be here saying this, and I say it in the hope that just like the perfect God did in Deuteronomy, they will respect the truth and take wise counsel. But I am sure that people like Nats and Karen Cross or even Lisa Hanna would share similar sentiments. I am completely certain about that. People, Mark Golding should not ever make the error to believe that underhanded tactics or even to appeal to the most ungodly minds in the population will achieve his goals, whatever they are. I am repeating the warning that this kind of politics and behavior has ended in this new age. Those that come to politics with the intentions that they will receive protection to carry out or to succeed in crime will be mistaken. The way to go is away from these wicked leaders. A word, well, a word to the wise is good enough. A leader that will claim that the end justifies the means and that whatever they do, as long as it will make them win an election, is justifiable is a demon. The same evil practice during the campaign will be the blueprint for the party when they get into power. Don't make this mistake. The PNP deserves to stay in isolation and look into the PNP before coming back to the people of Jamaica. Take a leaf out of the JLP's book, for they obviously did some work when they themselves were cast into the wilderness. The JLP is doing just fine by comparison right now. Let the PNP respectfully go sit down, do their homework, and await their turn. All me know say quarter to the hour. The woman them say shower. That's why Laborite stay in a power. Quarter to the hour. The people them so shower. Because rise man them are these people mother. Skywalker tough and them redeem me a long time. Give me any tune and me we craft a hot rhyme. The people will be fine. Because I shower time. Thanks for listening, me people. Subscribe now. Peace out.